Hello and welcome back, everyone. Special episode today.
Very special.
Why is that, Iris?
Because I'm here. Yay!
We're going to be sharing with you tips that you can implement starting today in terms of optimizing your health, maximizing your productivity, and just living your best life. Whatever Iris tells you to do, just do the opposite, and then just listen to me 100%.
Do the opposite of that.
Are there any time-saving hacks that you developed in your last 6 months here in New York?
I think I'm still trying to figure that out. But do you have any?
One thing that I recently worked on is screen time. And for me, it was confusing though, because I sort of gave myself an excuse. I'm like studying social media. What screen time does is not only drain physically the time, but it drains me mentally. If you look at it from a neuro level, you're getting your dopamine fix right away, first thing in the morning, and you're fried, and you get this like numb feeling. That's not just a feeling, it's like, it's happening.
So when you kind of want to take a break from everything, like let's say you come home after work, you're done like working out, before you go to bed, what do? Like, do you not look at your phone?
It's tough, I still do, because this is my like reward.
Work, somewhat.
It's an excuse.
Okay.
I know that it's more of a pleasure because I could, if I really wanted to, I could set aside time for that. Now that I know that it's a very clear time suck, I have a protocol that I follow. When I am finding myself past 15 minutes of scrolling, then I have to default to one of these X tasks.
Okay.
And from there I get to choose, whether that's like laundry or dishes
Gotcha.
or vacuum. It's my way to not rely on motivation, but rather a actionable task list.
How did you get to that point? Because some people don't even think of doing that.
If I'm gonna give you a real actionable tip, I call this a 5-second rule. It's not you dropping your Cheetos on the floor and picking it up. You give yourself 5 seconds to start it. It literally just 5 seconds, okay, 5, 4, 3, okay, I'm gonna turn off, and I go, right? So I think the more I leave to protocol and less I leave to motivation, the more success I have.
If you're living your day-to-day like a machine and on a protocol, does it ever burn you out at some point?
That's a really good question, because yes, it can. And I think it's your job to identify when you are nearing burnout, how to reverse it or how to prevent it. It's meant to optimize. It's not meant to kill you. So if you look at it that way, adjust it. If you're having a really rough day, yes, going to the gym might make you feel better, but yes, maybe you just need to take some time and sleep or recover or go out with your friends. Did you follow protocol? No. But did you gain in other aspects? Maybe you feel a lot better now. So I think that's where the gray area of the protocol is and why certain people are able to avoid burnout better. I feel like you on a day-to-day follow a protocol as well. You have a very vigorous work schedule. You don't seem to skip the gym and you still remain committed to your social gatherings.
Yeah.
In some ways, some people might look at Iris and be like, this girl's a machine. So how do you prevent?
The going out part. Because I go out on the weekends. If I wasn't, then I'd be a machine and burned out.
Oh, so you're saying that is something that you look forward to.
Yeah.
That helps you recharge.
Exactly. I think that's important for me personally to prevent burnout.
You know that saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Prevention is key. Fixing stuff takes a long time. Fixing stuff costs a lot.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you that knowing your limits, but pushing yourself to your full potential is going to sustain your happiness while optimizing your outcomes.
I have a question for you.
Hello everyone, greetings from Korea. Special announcement at the end of this video, so please stay tuned for also the best tip of this video. We got something special planned and I can't wait to tell you about it. See you at the end.
I have a question for you. Are you not physically tired already from your work day to go to the gym? Because for me, I'm just sitting down on my butt all day looking at an Excel sheet. But for you, how do you kind of like get up again from the office to do more physical things?
Fun fact, 1 out of 4 dentists are on disability benefits.
Oh.
Because they have neck, back, wrists.
No.
So I see it as an obligation to keep this as healthy as possible.
So like a real professional.
It's not even that. I don't do it for the industry.
Oh.
I don't exercise for the industry.
I thought you were going towards that.
No, but it's a positive side effect.
Okay,
right?
okay.
I work out because one, I'm not gonna lie, I look at myself in the mirror. And if there's something I want to, well, you don't look at yourself in the mirror. That was how I fell in love with exercise first. I was like, wow, I see certain things that I can improve. How can I challenge myself physically and mentally to achieve those goals? And now it's become so, I don't know, when you make something not optional and it's part of your schedule, you either do it or you don't. You're the same way. You go to work at what, 7, 8?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
And then you're not done until
7 or 8.
and then you go to the gym after?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I just want to like go for a bag of chips or like pick up Chipotle on the way.
So what motivates you then?
For me and people like in my job, I think it's so important because we're sitting down all day. Like we don't have a lot of movement going on.
In your field though, there are probably people who go home. Maybe they have a family. They have other million responsibilities. What sorts of things can they implement to make this more practical?
Obviously, I don't think I'm in the right position to speak because I don't know what their lives are like. But just speaking in general, I think the little things like walking to work might help, or just try to get your steps in over the weekend as much as you can. Or even like standing desks. I'll see everyone like after lunch and we're just all standing to digest. And like I have one in my room as well, so I'll like do like calf exercises.
Okay.
Like during meetings or something, just like do like calf freeze.
So finding practical ways to implement that into schedule.
Finding the time and the logistics to work out can be a challenge in our busy lives. Currently, I'm in one of my busiest phases of life, doing travel dentistry for more than half the month. So I know how tough things can be logistically. But if you're looking for a practical solution, check out Crossrope's AMP set. First and foremost, Crossrope is a highly effective workout. Weighted jump roping is no joke. It shreds calories, engages multiple muscle groups. It's an effective cardio routine. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a try for 5 minutes, you'll absolutely feel it. If space is tight, if your time is limited, Crossrope fits into your routine very easily. It can literally fit into your hotel room with the ropeless attachments. This is just one tool out there that can help with elevating your routine. There's also a 60-day money-back guarantee. Join over 20,000 happy users. See why Crossrope is regarded as one of the top workout routines for busy people. All right, take care. Now back to the show.
When I was personal training, the most common obstacle was, dude, I already work 16 hours. I have to get a gym membership. I gotta buy these things. It's admirable that a person can put other people, other responsibilities ahead of their own. But what would you say to someone who does that?
Oh, that's a great question.
You know, so I gotta put my kid first, right? What are you gonna say to that?
What did you say to your client?
This is how I always start off, and this is a genuine response, that I admire that kind of heart that they have. It's very selfless. But if you can't prioritize yourself, then your ability to care for others is limited. And that's how I even see the healthcare profession. I see a lot of colleagues, or even during residency when I was in the hospital, a lot of people are overworked, they're burnt out. Can you provide your best when you're sleep deprived, when you're aching? If you look at it a different way, it's in order for me to give my best, I need to be at my best. You come first. No one will care more about you than yourself.
Right.
That should be the case at least. Let's then give advice that has worked for us in terms of saving time and optimizing them. Because anyone can adopt these. Can you list anything off the top of your head?
Meal prepping. Cooking meals could be time consuming.
Right.
But my meals take less than 10 minutes to make. I don't have the time, plus I don't have the energy to spend time in the kitchen.
So it saves you more time than going out and
Exactly.
And money too.
Money and health. It's a lot healthier than like getting takeout and whatnot.
That's gotta be number one. I made videos about this too. So meal prepping, that saves huge time and money.
Yeah.
What else?
I think planning your workouts, like having a split and knowing what you're gonna do every day. So you don't have to think about it when you go to the gym.
What would you say to someone who hates specific workouts? They're thinking about it, they're like, oh my God, I don't want to go to the gym.
I think you gotta just switch it up, try everything and anything. Like in the beginning, like I didn't start gymming seriously until like my junior year of college, because before then I found it so boring. But what got me into it was I was trying like so many different things. Karate I've tried, like Pilates, yoga, and then I found my love for like the machines at the gym, which I didn't think I would like.
When does that momentum start? Because in the beginning it's tough, right?
The beginning is tough, and especially when you're not used to working out, you want to see results immediately, right?
True.
But that's not going to happen. Even like 2 years later, it's not going to happen.
Oh, in your case, it took how long?
Yeah, it took so long. Because like you gotta stay consistent. You have to have a good regimen plus diet. It's so important. But for me, I think it's just I put my mentality into like how I felt, not how I looked. Yeah. And I felt really good after working out, so that's what helped me keep going, yeah.
That's a huge point that not enough people talk about, the feeling. Because the only feeling that people are thinking about is like, damn, I'm tired.
Yeah. Do you start working out to look good or to feel good?
To look good.
Do you still feel that way? Yes. Do you have any tips for people overcoming burnout? Not preventing, but overcoming and getting through it. Or maybe they're in a slump too, so how do you get out of that?
Take a really good introspective look at your mindset. In more times than physical, mental burnout is the one that's hard to overcome. Is there anything that you do to reverse burnout mentally?
I stop the thing that is mentally burning me out.
Okay.
Like it doesn't mean I'm stopping work, I'm not dropping everything and leaving my building. I kind of tone it down a bit. Like if I was looking at a spreadsheet for 12 hours a day, I'll take a break from it for like an hour and then go back to it for a bit and then like slowly ease my way back in.
So you identify your triggers.
Yes, I think that's so important.
I like that one. That's a good one. The single most helpful mindset shift for me to overcome burnout or to keep going is being grateful for every little thing. And I think as you get older, you actually do that more naturally. You're grateful for blue skies. You're grateful for sunlight past 6 p.m.
Wow,
right?
Okay, yeah.
There's certain things that you maybe didn't think about or care about as a kid. You're grateful for the fact that you have one missed call from mom. There are so many things that we can be grateful for if you choose to be. When I get burnt out, it's really easy for me to overcome it because I constantly just think about this is a lifetime opportunity. I'm here in this world. I get to work with my friends. I have an audience that I can talk to. There's so many things. And when I look at it that way, I'm like, man, do I really have a reason to be upset right now? The whole world ahead of me still. Damn, let's get back into it. Let's do it. Like, let's go ham. Work hard and you get nice things. Come with me to my living room. This is my collection of antiques from around the world. My next destination. Anyways.
Show us your foosball table.
Yeah, so when I'm not busy taking care of kids.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for making it all the way here. I'm excited to announce my newest project. It's called the Longevity Protocol. We'll be sharing free techniques and habits for sustainable and feel-good longevity, connecting health with all aspects of life, like career, money, relationships, health, everything. On my free Instagram broadcast channel, join us for mini events where we can have direct engagement and bite-sized hacks for everyday optimized routines. Start your journey with me and let's live our best lives. Thanks.